If you
it'd
could
also be less expensive, like, because you would need a lot less direct contact to the brain.
Interesting. Well, isn't that similar to like, all the pens and the jelly and the gummies and all those other things?
Well, no, because those cause more harm to your lungs.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because the vapor is a lot more harmful than natural like smoke or hemp smoke. And like, there is a crazy fun fact. Low doses or low short sessions of smoking marijuana, preferably filtered, actually can help with asthma.
Is that why you do it so much?
No, absolutely not. My medicinal use has to do with social anxieties and here's a good way to explain it. And this is for all my like ADHD people out there. And if you don't know what ADHD means, it's ADHD. Yeah, I said that right. Which is autistic and ADHD. I feel like the autistic brain or the ADHD brain is kind of like a Ferrari that is just this fucking amazing, extremely capable beast of a machine that can really get some shit done. But it's like you took that machine and you put like bicycle brakes on it. And so it takes exquisite and particular handling in order to operate properly. Does that make sense? So like a Ferrari that has like the brakes of a tricycle. Once you figure out how to make those tricycle brakes work for that Ferrari, there's no stopping that vehicle, you know what I mean? And I think that's how
I think that's the problem, is that the tricycle brakes won't let you stop that vehicle.
You have to figure it out. You have to figure out how to work with the mechanisms and the mechanics that you have been given to operate properly and as you desire in life. And I think I'm very close to getting those bicycle brakes, those tricycle brakes to work properly with my Ferrari.
All right.
And it's weird because it's, I think of like, there's this instrument where you can like play the piano and like honk a thingy and like swirl and make a bunch of weird noises and shit all at once. And I think that's what
I believe that it's called the hurdy-gurdy.
Yes. Wait, what?
I think it's called the hurdy-gurdy.
Hurdy-gurdy. Okay, yes, that. Whatever that is, all those whimsical noises and piano playing and all that shit, I feel like that's what it's like to have ADHD, right?
It takes a lot to figure out how to play it well.
Yeah, I agree. And I mean, I feel like that is one of the big things that helps with that's why I smoke. Is because when I smoke, sometimes it really helps with creating the opportunity to slow the vehicle down and probably understand its mechanics a little bit better. And it's hard to learn how something works while you're operating it. So sometimes it's nice to like let it kind of just operate and then you observe from the standpoint. Does that make sense? And
Yeah.
I think that's what weed helps me do with my brain. Because sometimes I can like put my brain on autopilot and then that gives me time to like actually think about choose what I want to do.
So here's something that you do, and just for you people, I've been friends for years.
Yeah, long time.
But here's something that you do
Long time.
occasionally that I find very interesting is you will take like a sabbatical. You won't touch it for like a month or so sometimes.
Yeah.
And I think that's an interesting thing about you that a lot of people don't probably know. Do you want to explain why you do that, or
well,
you could say no? You could say go to hell.
I love that question. That's such a good question. I love you so much. One, I love that question. And two, I love you very much. I'm so grateful to have had you in my life for so long. Like, I'm so blessed, bro. I'm so blessed to have so many loving people in my life. And I can never extend enough gratitude. I can never extend enough gratitude for the frequencies and the energies and the entities that I've encountered in my life. I'm just so grateful. And you're definitely one of those people, one of those entities that I've encountered that make me grateful and make me feel like the universe like really cares about me.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. But to answer your question, that's because sometimes I want to make sure that I can operate the Ferrari without having to slow it down first. And it works. It gives me that, okay, well, I know how to, okay, I can still do this. Okay, I can still operate. Okay, I don't need this to have an appetite. Okay, I don't need this to be able to slow down and perceive and receive people correctly and ensure that I'm received well by others. And that's good. But I really, it's directively to ensure that I don't lose the initial understanding of the Ferrari. Like I don't forget how my brain works overall without inebriation or substance. Although I do drink wine often and I do smoke weed often, but
you'll quit for
and it's always random. It's just whenever I'm like, I wake up one day and I'm like, all right, I probably spent a lot of time, money, and energy that could have been spent differently. And so taking that time, I think that's important too. And I think that's important with a lot of things in life. Like I think that, which is I've been not fucking up, but I have been not living up to a standard that I desire to live up to, because I used to do a fast like every other 30 days, and I stopped doing that. I don't know why, but just like removing certain habits, removing certain like perspectives for that an elongated amount of time gives you the opportunity to understand how you really operate. Because I don't think that, just like I don't think you know if a relationship is good until you've seen it under pressure, I don't think you understand yourself until you've seen yourself in other environments, uncomfortable environments, environments that are not normative to what you do. And so that's why like smoking would always be one of the things that I give up, or like fucking cursing or soda, or fucking make sure that I have to cook once a week for somebody. Just it was always something different. I just always wanted to give myself the opportunity to like find a new perspective. But I think that people should definitely like fast often. I think it helps me.
So you're going down the path of a creator.
Yeah.
So what for you has been what do you want to be with being a creator? What do you want to provide to the world?
Man, you're good at this. Oh my God. And that's such a good question because it really gives me an opportunity. I love that. I have a lot of gratitude for feeling as though I've found my purpose early on in life, which I am firmly convinced, and I firmly believe that my purpose is to spread unconditional love and good medicine. It feels like it would be a mistake to not take advantage of the time that I'm alive, where like you can literally just share the light of who you are as a person and make a living off of it. And I think that for a long time, it took me a long time to realize what people have been telling me and what I had been feeling was really true. Is that like I am different. I am very like I don't meet people often who vibrate the same as me. And I think that I bring a beautiful light to all situations that I walk into. I'm so grateful for that. And I think that a lot of that comes from like my spiritual guides, my ancestors, and especially my mother, as far as like being a light in a room. Oh my God. She literally has one tattoo and it's the word sunshine. It's like on the back of her shirt. And it's just because like everybody tells her that she's always so bright, so happy. So there's absolutely no way that I did not get that from her. And I test my my capability to understand and handle. I attest that to my father. Like the due diligence of like thinking it through and getting it done. I get that from my dad for sure.
That's a bad business right there.
Uranus.
It's a Uranus fudge factory.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Oh fuck, that's hilarious. I love that for them.
That fudge came from Uranus.
They should like make the logo like a person like holding their cheeks open or something like that, like a French dude just like busting a crack, or like a French chick. People would probably be more down for a French chick than a French dude. But, I mean, that would be.
I guess their tagline could be "We're the shit."
Yeah. Oh my god, I love that. Good for them.
Straight out of Uranus. Little Compton reference.
Little Compton reference is cute. But yeah, that's it. I just want to spread unconditional love and good medicine. I want to give people the opportunity to see light and be light. You know, it's hard to believe that certain shit can happen for people if you don't see it. Especially if you don't see people who look like you doing it. And I don't want to be like the black guy with locks, or like, you know, whatever. It's a thing. But it is very, 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 very awesome to be able to like finally realize that like I am pretty cool. Be good angles, be consistent with posting, interactive with those who are interactive with me. And just really make a true effort to spread unconditional love and good medicine. Like as long as I'm walking in that faith, then I'll end up where I'm supposed to be.